Okay, let's talk about something that hits close to home for so many of us, healthcare, and especially its price tag. But what if first-class medical care didn't have to come with that kind of sticker shock? Let's take a look at a global prescription for a healthier and way more affordable life. Ever get that sinking feeling just thinking about a medical bill? That feeling of dread? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. It's become a really unfortunate reality for millions of people all across the United States. So just how common is that feeling? Well, a recent West Health Gallup poll found that nearly half, 50% of all adults in the U.S. are worried they won't be able to afford the care they need. And that one number really sets the stage for our entire conversation today. All of this widespread concern has created what you could call a true U.S. healthcare dilemma. It's pushing people to ask a pretty radical question. What if the solution isn't about finding a better insurance plan, but maybe getting a different stamp in your passport? And the reasons for this, well, they probably sound super familiar. We're talking about sky-high costs, frustrating gaps in coverage, and these incredibly long wait times that literally force people to delay or even completely skip the care they desperately need. This is the reality that's pushing so many to start looking beyond their own borders. But here's the thing. What people are finding when they go abroad, it goes way beyond just saving money. As Jennifer Stevens from International Living puts it, the real prize isn't cheap healthcare. It's finding a system that delivers something much more valuable: peace of mind. So where are people finding this peace of mind? Well, our first stop is going to be Europe, where we're going to spotlight 3 countries that have really become medical havens for expats. We're kicking things off in France, a country that is consistently ranked as one of the best in the entire world for healthcare. It's a place where quality is just the standard, not some kind of luxury add-on. And what's amazing is how accessible the French system is. Get this. After just 3 months of living there, you can join their national system, which just plummets your out-of-pocket costs. And finding a doctor is simple. They have modern tools like the Doctolib app that even make it easy to find one who speaks English. All right, let's hop over to Portugal next. Here, the focus kind of shifts from just pure cost to something that's just as important: the quality of that doctor-patient relationship. You know, expats in Portugal talk all the time about how doctors there actually take the time to listen. I mean, just imagine it. Getting appointments and tests scheduled quickly, having clear communication, and all of this at an affordable price. For so many, it is a fundamentally different experience. And this difference is just perfectly captured in this one expat story. After years of struggling to get her concerns heard in the U.S., she found providers in Portugal who listened and took immediate action. Wow, that is such a powerful testament to the value of just being heard. Okay, to round out our little European tour, let's talk about Spain. Spain really stands out because of its robust and, believe it or not, surprisingly affordable private healthcare options.
Just look at these numbers. You can find comprehensive private insurance for as little as $75 a month, and often with no copays at all. This just opens the door to excellent care with reasonable wait times, especially if you're in a major city.
So, what we've seen in these 3 countries is pretty typical of the European model. It's often this dual system, right? You've got a tax-funded public option for residents, and that's complemented by an affordable private system that gives you much faster access to specialists when you need it.
But hey, you don't have to cross the Atlantic for great healthcare. Let's turn our attention now to some incredible alternatives right here in the Americas, a little closer to home.
Our first stop is Panama, which has kind of quietly become a major hub for modern medicine, with some really state-of-the-art facilities and highly trained professionals.
Panama's hospitals are seriously impressive. Some are even affiliated with top U.S. institutions like the Cleveland Clinic. The doctors are often trained internationally, and here's a detail I just love. It's common to communicate directly with your doctor on WhatsApp. I mean, can you imagine that kind of accessibility? And this quote from an expat there, Jess Ramish, it just captures the whole feeling perfectly. Imagine no longer feeling tied to a job just for health insurance. That's a sense of freedom and security that is truly life-changing. Our last example takes us to Costa Rica, a nation that's as famous for its beauty as it is for its excellent and always improving dual healthcare system.
So here's how it generally works. Residents pay into the public system, which is called the Caja, based on their income. But for faster access, the private system is right there and available, with specialist visits usually costing between $60 and $100. The bottom line, overall, your costs are about a third of what you'd be paying in the States.
So, we've looked at 5 different countries. What's the common thread here?
What's the secret sauce that makes these systems deliver both amazing quality and affordability?
You know, when you put it side by side like this, the contrast is, well, it's stark. The U.S. system is so often characterized by high costs and anxiety. These alternatives, though, they consistently offer affordable quality, peace of mind, and transparent pricing.
The key takeaway here is really simple. A high cost does not equal high quality. We've seen that in country after country. Excellent care is accessible to foreigners, English-speaking doctors are common, and modern facilities are the standard, not the exception.
And all this leaves us with one final question. If a high price tag doesn't define world-class healthcare, what does? What's most important to you? Is it access? Is it more time with your doctor? Or is it simply that feeling of peace of mind?